Welcome back. Hundreds of thousands of people gathering to Tel Aviv and to celebrate President Trump's efforts to secure a peace deal in Israel. For more, we are joined by national security analyst Barry Donadio and executive director of Scholars for Peace in the Middle East, Asaf Romirowsky. Welcome, gentlemen.
Good morning.
So we do know that during his first term, President Trump brokered the Abraham Accords. Those were a set of agreements that ensure diplomatic cooperation between Israel and several of those Arab nations. Biden made absolutely no progress in securing a deal after the October 7 attacks, while Trump has set really into motion a multi-phase peace plan in just 10 months. Barry, what's your reaction to these developments?
Well, thanks for having me on. And I'll tell you, the world is celebrating right now. We're hours away from an end to this conflict, and we really have to thank President Trump. That's the bottom line. And the validation of that is even the Israelis agree. They're out dancing in the streets, like the president said, thanking him for brokering this deal. And we have a lot to go forward with. We're going to have an international stabilization force that's going to go right in. As soon as this hostage exchange is done today, as planned, they're going to bring in probably an all-Arab police force to protect the Palestinians. And then the food aid and all the aid that is at Rafah Gate in the south on the border of Egypt is going to come rolling in. They're waiting to come in right now, right after this hostage exchange. So it is a good day. It is a good day for Gaza, Palestine, Israel, all the countries in the region.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a great day all round. Could not agree more. Asaf, why couldn't Biden have done this? Why did we see so much movement, so much peace in the region under Trump's first term, and now only 10 months into his second?
Well, the Biden administration was trying to basically force the Israelis to fight with one hand behind their back, because what they did the whole time. And we saw that with the conditioning of military aid at the beginning of the war. We saw that with trying to push and pull, try to create an even keel, or kind of trying to level the playing field, not understanding the fact that Israel is fighting a genocidal war with the Hamas jihadi organization. So that was not going anywhere forward. I mean, and if you talk much of the intelligence that we have today from the captives of Hamas that Israel was able to gain, the perception was that Joe Biden was appeasing them, and every time he didn't made a move, then that was a gain for Hamas. And Donald Trump was the unknown for them, and that was where the fear factor came in and was allowed and was able to push things along. And so I think that was a major factor in all of this. And then you saw, once Trump came into office, aid came in, the Israelis took the gloves off, they were able to move along with the attack on Hezbollah, the attack on Iran. Things changed when Hamas was able to see that the U.S. and Israel were actually on the same page, which was not the case. They were getting mixed messages with the Biden administration.
So, such a good point. Now, Asa, we know this is just phase one of Trump's peace deal, right? And the ceasefire is in effect, and hostages are expected to be released on Monday, maybe even today. What will future phases look like, though? What is phase two? How do we get to phase two, and what does it look like?
Well, these are still part of the unknowns. I mean, the fact of the matter is one of the major conditions of Trump's plan is Hamas's disarmament. And of course, many of their leaders are receiving amnesty to leave to the same countries that helped broker the peace deal, this lull period. And that is to say, the Turks and the Qataris. And to Barry's point, I mean, again, creating some kind of force in the region. Yep. There's talks about Tony Blair coming in. I would like to see the Egyptians come into all of this and see how that plays out. But again, until we see the hostages come back in the next few hours, and in Monday morning Israel time, none of this is going to happen. And the bigger concern, which is really a concern of mine, is that the Israelis are also releasing 1,700 active terrorists that are going to go back to fortify the Hamas bench. How do you manage all of that? And how do you deal with the next phase of all of this? And those are part of the unknowns.
Absolutely.
Again.
Yeah, Barry, I want to bring you in just to give you the final word here to Asaf's point as well. Israel is going to have to keep an eye on those almost 2,000 prisoners that are going to be let out.
Yeah, I agree with everything he said. He's pointing on. It's not an easy task to do this prisoner exchange, hostage exchange. They have agreed to do it quietly. If you read the fine print of the negotiation peace deal there, it is not supposed to be a public event. How they're going to pull it off, I'm sure that is a big logistical issue, but I'm hopeful, I'm confident, and with Trump backing this, I certainly think it's going to happen. I think this is the closest it's been in 2 years. So the next few hours is going to unfold and give us the answer to all this.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to the next few hours, if not the next few days as well. Barry, Donadio and Asaf Romirowsky, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.